Hello.
Hello. Welcome to Enhanced Ability. We had a little bit of technical difficulties, so sorry for the
delay. But we are here now, and we are ready to go. So how's everybody this Tuesday? As promised, we are coming to you
live on Facebook. Okay, so we're going to give it a couple of seconds for anybody that wants to join in, and we're going to go over a couple of things. One of the things that I will be going over is student loans. So I'll be going over student loans and some of the things that you need to try to get in order to get your credit together.
And right now, while we're waiting for you to join us, we know it's an odd time of the day, but I'm just going to review. For those of you who did check your credit repair, you should be looking for any judgments or liens to fall off of your credit report. We do know that they were falling off last week, so just get your credit report and check it and see if you have any judgments or liens. And the reasoning is there was a lawsuit because the credit bureaus were not verifying your birth dates, date of birth, your social security number, and your address. And they were just taking and arbitrarily putting these items on your credit report without verification. And also the two credit monitoring systems that we appreciate and admire are Privacy Guard and Credit Karma. And just want to say to you that credit repair is a journey. It is a lifelong journey. It is not a quick fix, and it does take time to correct things that may have been inadvertently placed on your credit report. So we just want you to know that. And anything that you do with Enhanced Ability credit repair services, it is strictly private and confidential.
Correct. And we have seen people get results in 3 to 6 months, sometimes 30 to 45 days. So it's just all depending on your credit report.
That's right. And the main thing is you must know your credit report in order for you to get results. If you're up there in that 650, 700, you're doing good. But we can always do better. And knowing your credit report means that you will have things taken off of your credit report if it's inaccurate information. And that is what credit repair is, looking at the data and making sure that all information on your credit report is 100% accurate. And that is what credit repair is all about. And today, we're going to start out. This is week 3. And we're just going to start off a little bit and talk about inquiries. And you wonder, like if you decide that you want to go and purchase a new car, is it a good thing to have these, not a good thing, but is it a good, I guess I'll use thing for lack of a better word, but is it something that you should do? No. When you're going out researching, looking for a vehicle or a mortgage, you should know where you stand in terms of your credit. So they will not have to run your credit score about 5 to 6 times. Not your credit score, but your credit report 5 to 6 times. Every time you go to a lender, they're going to run it. And it doesn't appear to be much, but if you run it 5 times, it may drop your credit score about 3 points each time. So that could be a total of 15 times. And it just depends. It could drop it 10 points, 9 points. You never, ever know exactly how many points your credit score will be dropped. So that's it for inquiries right now.
Okay. So I want to discuss about the student loans. You want to make sure you get student loans in order because they don't go away. Now, your federal, you have to understand between the difference between federal student loans and private student loans. Federal student loans are loans that are funded by the federal government. Your private student loans are the ones that's made by the lenders such as the bank, the credit union, the state agency, or the school that you're attending. So, some of the student loan lenders are the Great Lakes. These are the federal student loan lenders. It's Great Lakes, Nelnet, Sallie Mae. So these ones you want to make sure, all of them, you want to make sure that you get, if you're behind on making the payments or whatever, you want to make sure you get deferments or forbearances. Now, if you're not able to, if you have already defaulted on the loan, then you won't be eligible for the deferment or the forbearance. So when you default, you want to make sure you do a debt consolidation loan. And what this loan does is you'll have to make, I think it's, hold on. Let me
One moment, please.
Okay. So with these, I want to make sure I give the correct information. So with these loans, you have to make 3 consecutive payments on when you do a debt consolidation. Once you make 3 consecutive payments, then your loan is back in good standing. So then you're able to enter into a deferment or forbearance. Now, and then the next thing they have to offer, if you're not eligible for the deferment, once you get it back in good standing, is the income-driven repayment plan.
And it works.
Yes,
it works.
It worked for me. I have a 0 payment for all my student loans. So what this does is they ask for you have to make sure you get your taxes done, because you do have to provide your taxes and proof of income. But once you provide that and the family size and your income, then they base it off of that, and that puts you into an income driven. So if you're someone like me, I have a 0 repayment plan. So, but I make payments to bring the balance down, but I'm not obligated to make the payments. So that's a good thing about the income driven repayment plan. They're actually low payments. Another thing, if you are on Social Security disability 100% for life, your student loans can be waived. So how do I apply for the discharge? To apply, you have to complete a TPD discharge application and have your doctor certify that you are disabled. Once your doctor fills out this application and stating your diagnosis, then you'll be able and eligible for the student loans to be waived.
But the only thing about it, it will be considered income at the end of tax season, well, at the end of the year, and you will have to pay taxes on it. But to pay $10,000 opposed to $200,000, I would figure it out if that was my situation. So what Arvetta said is good information for those of you who loans are out of control. It's a good idea if you are on disability to look into it. Who was that again?
Poochie.
Hey. Poochie.
So, hey Poochie. Okay,
Thank you,
how to work
Poochie.
this. I was going to discuss about bankruptcy versus credit repair.
Credit repair. And let me tell you this little
we had
story.
a lot of people calling.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God. They're like, I need help. And I need to file bankruptcy. And I'm like, you need to consult an attorney, because we don't touch bankruptcies or whatever. What we do, we will look at your credit repair and we will decide if it's something that we really can do. But if you have these astronomical numbers on your credit repair, and I'm talking about you owing like $28,000, $33,000, and you are not in a financial position to make any type of settlements or pay it off, bankruptcy, not saying that, not in a position to tell you to do that, but you should consult a bankruptcy attorney and consider it. And the other day, a young lady, she called me and I said, oh, what's going on? And she said, I need to file bankruptcy. And what it was, she has a garnishment, and the garnishment is from a DTE bill when she was 17 years old. She is now 33 years old. But because she didn't know better, and she said she did not receive the information in terms they were taking her to court, they have been garnishing her check.
Okay.
Sorry about that, but I'm excited now. Oh, thank you for that energy, you all. And so her check has been garnished since February. So what I advise her to do, when we receive information that they're going to take us to court in terms of a judgment, we have to go to court. We may not get out of having to pay that creditor, but we can make payment arrangements. So tomorrow we are going to go downtown. I'm just going with her to hold her hand to walk her through this process. And what it is, you go to the court and you fill out the paperwork and you ask for the judge to review. You want to have that garnishment drop, and it does work. And being that her garnishment is when she was 17 and she's 33, that DTE bill is out of the statutes of limitation, but she wasn't aware of it. So she has allowed them to take almost $2,800 from her, and I think she said the bill is like $4,500. So I will let you all know how that works out in a few weeks, but I don't know her, but I did tell her I will go downtown with her tomorrow to the 46th District Court. So you got to pay attention to your mail and all the different things that do come in the mail, because it's all this big, it's like an enforcement against us, the consumer, and then we're not striking out against them to have all of this stuff. I mean, fight back. And that's basically what it is, because on these credit reports, it is so many errors on there, and that is where the success is coming. You're looking at these credit reports, outdated information, incorrect opening dates, and we're going to go through all of it, but incorrect opening dates, balances. It's so many things that go into credit repair, and it is something that we do enjoy doing for you all. And since it is important, we do want to share this information with you and bring it to you and just make you aware.
Talk about the Jay-Z.
Oh yeah, Jay-Z. Lord, let me tell you about Jay-Z. But I'm not, and I think I'm 56. I miss that era of the 1990s music or wherever Jay-Z came from. He's he's like 47 maybe, I'm not sure. But anyway, his new album, 444. What in the hell do you think Jay-Z, who is a rapper and businessman, is talking about on that song, the OJ Story song? That's where that one line is. I'm not going to say the whole line, but he made mention on the story of OJ about how if you want to know what's more important than throwing away money at a strip club, credit. Hear me? Credit. So Jay-Z in his own little, I don't know.
Rat twist.
Yeah, rat twist. His own distorted way of thinking. He's the $1 million man and he got all this going on because he is the $1 million man. He's telling us, look, mofos,
get your credit together.
Get your credit together. And we're going to come to you faithfully every Tuesday at 6 o'clock because we want this to take place. We want to put you in a position where you can receive lower interest rates. When you go to buy a car, you'll get a lower interest rate. When you go to buy a home, lower interest rate. And it takes time. And by the way, Jay-Z will be coming November 18, 2017 at the new Little Caesar Pizza Arena. And he talks about financial freedom. And financial freedom is much better than debt-free. Because debt-free means you may not have any debt. But hell, you may not have any credit either. So you want that financial freedom to be able to go into that store and buy any and everything that your little heart desire, or even if it don't desire, just to know that you got that big. How would you feel if you had that American Express black card? You call those people, the concierge on the phone, say, I want a purple poodle. You got to find that damn dog for you. You know what I mean? Because you got the black card in your wallet. How would you like that? So go on, Miss Better Boo.
I think that was all I needed to discuss.
So if you're enjoying our little lessons, let us know. And we know a lot of people are not coming on, but when we go back and look at the ones that are viewing, you all are watching it, and it's motivating us to try to do more and to bring you more. We will be more structured. We're just trying to get a little more following. So as we go through it, but we're hoping that this information is good for you. And if you want us, you got us, enhanceability, you can email us or inbox us, and the phone number.
Well, the phone number is 586-275-7656, or you can email us at enhancedabilitycreditrepair@gmail.com. You all know we on Facebook, so whatever questions you got, just send us a message, and
we're here for you. Just a review. Get that credit report, look at it, and see if the judgments and the liens have come off. Check your inquiries. Don't go applying for credit if you know your doggone score is like 440 or 526, because if they run these inquiries, it's going to drop it 9, 10 points or whatever. So you don't want to have some type of adversarial effect on it. You want everything from this day forward to be positive and have it work for you. Please do not be embarrassed. And all I can say to you is, trust us. We've been doing it. It does work. The results may not come immediately, but they are coming. There is no quick fix to a you-know-what credit report. It takes time. It takes time. And that's all. I think that's it. It's hot here in the city of Michigan. It's a little warm, but I'm thinking, and I just want to say, this is too. What's the other lady saying? I know this is Poochie. Poochie, you are like my best friend. I look forward to seeing you. And
that's Nakia.
Hi, Nakia. How are you? And I want to tell you too, thank you. So this is my little quotes that I do love them. Arvetta has known me like 4 years, and she knows
she love them quotes.
I love the quotes. And it says, if you want to be happy, you have to be happy on purpose. When you wake up, you can't just wait to see what kind of day you'll have. You have to decide what kind of day you'll have.
What do you say?
So, and this is Joel Augustine, Simple Reminders. So, until we meet again next Tuesday, what's our favorite line?
Oh, friends don't let friends have bad credit.
Bye, Nikki and Poochie. Thank you.
I don't know how to cut it off.
That's okay.
Hold on.
Hold on. More technical difficulties going on here.